Hi, my name is Joanne Weedmark. I'm 23 years old and I live in a remote community called Gingite, formerly known as Cape Dorset. Um, I started within the recreation department back in early February, and I started as the C Hall manager, the community hall manager slash recreation coordinator.
My name is Lizzie. I'm from Gingite, Nunavut. I'm the arena and youth center manager, also one of the recreation coordinators.
My name is Kathy Sharkey, and I'm 19 years old, and I have lived in Gingite for my whole life. And my role is to look over the kids and like let them have activities.
Children and youth they enjoy being active and physically active too. The kids are great. Some kids have bicycles that they use around town for literacy use or going from one place to the other. So a lot of youth, their main transportation is using bicycles around town. We also have a lot of youth who enjoy physical activity and take part in small events like we have a baseball game that goes on every Friday evening. A lot of kids show up often, a lot of youth. We have the youth center open 6 days a week in the evenings from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. There are also many physical activity done there as well. We have a bike machine and other exercise machines as well that the kids really enjoy using and working with. It's good, yeah. The kids and youth here, they are pretty well active here. For adults, I've noticed some adults like to go to the gym as well and do some workouts. Some adults, and we have a few adults that go for walks and go for short runs each day. You go out for a walk and you'll just see a few adults jogging around town, which is really nice to see. It's also a way of encouraging the younger youth to start running and run or just do some running exercises around town. For our elders, there isn't much physical activity going on with the elders. One thing we did was on Nunavut Day, I wanted to do something that's a bit physical and get the elders on their feet and moving a little bit. So I had an event where I got the elders to do an egg race. It was a bit challenging because they have to make sure the egg doesn't fall out of their hand and they're running, and they really enjoyed it, which was nice. Some days at the youth center there are Inuit traditional games where they're just playing leg wrestling or arm wrestling. My kids also have been trying a few of the traditional games. They call it a 1 foot high kick, but there's different ways to do it. So yeah, the community is active, can be active, especially when there are resources available. One playground, it's next to the school. We have kids there from 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. So a lot of kids up there are active constantly all day long. Different kids are coming. They're active, they're being busy climbing, they're sliding. And also we have another park with playground, but it's 10-15 minutes outside of town. You can drive over or ride your bike over.
We run baseball a few times a week for adults. So that's one place where I see people come together.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel energetic, and it builds all the enthusiasm within me. After playing a sport, physical sport, doing any physical activity, I'm refreshed, I'm energetic. I'm just on the go, and it makes me feel healthy and good about it.
The community has a lot of youth. It's a very young population. It's mostly people under 25 that makes up this community, I think that's what I heard. So yeah, I agree. It's very much the same that youth are very much a part of the motivations to keep busy.
Biggest challenge is not having proper space, I guess we can call it, like a normal gym. Like we have gyms at the schools here, but they aren't always available. We have a community hall, but it's not the safest area to have sport activities. Right now, we've been using the outdoor rink. It's by the school. It's a big outdoor rink where all kids just can come and do different activities. But unfortunately, it's not the safest place to be. So I'm working on getting the school's gyms open. So hopefully we can do that soon. Yeah, the biggest challenge of getting sport activities is space. It's been very beneficial having physical activity for the youth. The youth are encouraged and determined to come the next day. They want to come again, and they just want more physical activity. They want to see more sports. So we're working our best to offer them different kinds of activities and working on getting more resources for them. So yeah, we also provide healthy snacks for the youth during our clinics. It's been a way of getting the kids to come, and we have a lot of food security here in the community, and a lot of kids don't always have healthy food to eat, I guess you could say. So we offer them healthy snacks on a daily basis, and it's good to have that as well because kids aren't hungry, they're happy, they're energetic, they're playing, and they're active. First thing I want to see when I open my eyes is a recreation office.
In my community, I want to see like all the people in my hometown doing activities.
Work at KRG as a Recreation Technical Assistant and Development Advisor for 4 years now. So Nunavik has Inuit and Cree with French and English. So the difference is our culture.
My name is Ryan Angadulik and Paul Nunavik. I'm recreation coordinator in CMB Nunavik, and I've been working there for nearly 4 years now.
My name is Susie Nora Gordon. I'm from Kuujjuaq. I was born and raised here in Kuujjuaq, and I've been working for Nunavik Regional Government for the past over 10 years.
My name is Tom Phillips, typically called Tommy because of my Scottish derivation. I've been here for just over 2 years as the Regional Recreation Director for the Nunavik government, and we support the regional programs like the Arctic Winter Games delivery, and we also, one of the key roles that is very in relation to what we're talking about, the subject matter right today, is we're developing opportunities in 14 northern communities through the local recreation departments.
Winter, it's nice and cold, nice fresh air, no mosquitoes, ice fishing, picnics, and then the gym, the weight room, that's one of it. There's our weight room, the triple gymnasium, swimming pool, arena, the Cree arena.
Winter time we're inside playing sports, either floor hockey or ice hockey, badminton, soccer, basketball, dodgeball, or we do like a Christmas games activity in the winter. That's pretty fun.
Well, as I was growing up, in the past, I remember having a bit of traditional games, such as playing with caribou hoof bones after they were cleaned, and then we play with them inside a duffel sock and put the joints in the duffel and have a string and pretend we would get a fish and try to catch as much as we can. Some don't have anything to do, but still we have the arena forum to do activities, and also we have the swimming pool.
Physically, it's good for them, so because there's so much energy going on if we're not moving, and then we all just have it inside, and back home we always have to move because physical health leads to mental health. And then we would go inside a gym, we would have tension from the week before or the day before or that day, and then we would do phys ed stuff, basketball, and after that sweating and moving around, that's when it was good for, it shows that it's good for humans.
People do like to do activities. You just have to reach them out in the social media, or if you see them at the stores, what's the plan, and make sure you'll plan ahead to have an event.
Well, the benefits would be if we could have more people or youth working together and playing with the youth as well.
One example I'll give you of that, would be we lost somebody on my team in the Okanagan. I was the head coach, technical director, to suicide, a 17-year-old boy who was coming through the system, and I revisited everything I'd ever learned about coaching at that point, because what I did just did not make a difference to that boy's life. So after a month, and it was hard on the teams that had grown up with him, extremely popular family, tore them apart, and that team were just broken in essence. Anyway, so I went back to my coaching. I'd visit the Soyuz for Ticton, go up to Kelowna, chill with Andy Layton up there, and it was more about, hey, let's do some fun stuff that you can do with your sister down the beach or in your backyard. So it was create relationships, making people laugh that you might have seen me do in a gym elsewhere, that it's an immediate smile on your face. That was a watershed moment for me.
The willingness to go, that's the big one, where if they're not willing to go, then they won't show up to it.
If they could get some guards here in Goodruk, they go swimming down at the beach. It may be dangerous for the kids. It would be good if they could have guards, and like in the water you can do some ball gaming, and that would be a good activity to be brought up in the future.
Honestly, anything to learn, to work with you guys, of course, that's the main thing. I don't know, a bunch of things I want to learn from the bottom to top.
During the summertime, when the school is out, we all notice that some young students at a young age do not have something to do, but there's They have a day camp now, and the youth, they go to a camp. They would work on it more or come up with something else that would be interesting, that would get the students or the youth or whoever adults to get interested to be involved in playing sports outside or inside.
With a view that if we're successful, that we can get some of these best practices into other communities. Because I've got one huge part of budget that's about learning and sharing with everything, I believe now, from us to the local recreation coordinator, to the support animators that may come in, the programmers that help them in the summer, over the winter, right the way to down to an event coordinator that we're drawing up a little job description for right now.
The Inuits had having their own arena, and that's what I would push for in a hospital.
Main thing was active, you know. Mostly active. I want to see more active teenagers, kids, and a lot of adults. You know, to see them again, you know, to do things. And it was when I was a teenager, they were doing a lot of things. And now I'm a lot older, and we're trying to do the same thing to have, you know, pass it on. I'll say, passing out the knowledge with sports.
There's a system there for the future that the kids can come out of the college, whether you study in rec or graduate into teams.
Mostly the elders are decreasing today, and it sure would be interesting or be good to have our youth asking our elders about the Inuit games and of what they had done in the past as they were growing up. It would be a good project for the youth to start being around the elders.
Andrew Stephen Fuksuk, my full name. That is, I'm the recreation director for the hamlet of Umbre. I've been in this role for about 5 or 6 years now, and I was born in Churchill, Manitoba, but I grew up in Agvet my whole life.
Ethan Patel. I live in Nunavut. I'm 18 years of age, and I've lived here all my life. My role is a summer student here for recreation. Hi, my name is Limala. I'm 20 years of age. I've lived in Agvet all my life, and I'm the recreation program coordinator.
Hi, I'm Jolene Silma. I'm Director of Community Development at the Hamlet of Buckvet. I'm 29 years old. I lived here all my life.
Active provider for my family. What you call your outdoors is a little different than what I call outdoors. I do a lot of harvesting for my family, but I also love going out for some barbecues and some family activities. But mainly what I do is basically survive, hunt to survive. So I do a lot of seasonal hunting. I hunt in the winter. I hunt for caribou, and in the summer I hunt for sea mammals, sea animals, fish, beluga. And for me and my brother do a lot of wolf hunting during springtime. So what you call your land activities is a little different than land activities. activities. Some same but different.
Fishing, enjoying the weather. It's nice. Basically, I love spring because it's like a part of family day. Like we're us family get together enjoying the outdoors. Interest in traditional sports, and some don't. So it's always like this, like every month or every other month that there's elders gathering, and that is a really good way to get the elders to gather and to do whatever we suggest them to do. Like they like playing games, they like having fun, they like doing like the things that we like bring out to them. Like we're gonna have a contest, like we put an object here and they throw rocks at it. So if you like hit it and it falls down and you win something. Like I think that I like dealing with elders. They're so fun. They're always up to something to like how the children and youth are. High kick. Yes, I love to watch 1 foot high kick. It's terrific how they jump and put one leg up and touch like a 8 foot little thing up in the air, like 8 foot high. You have to keep this, like you have a choice to run up, and once you jump you leave 1 feet down and this one leg goes up to try touch this little object that's hanging. So if you touch it, you'd have to land on that 1 feet that was supposed to be down. The sports park, which has softball, there's soccer, there's basketball, there's a hockey rink there, like for outdoor hockey rink. But it can be used for like in the summer and in the winter, but in the winter we don't use it because we have a arena. There's soccer, there's a playground, there's those stuff that are outside. So I think our town is the only one that has the sports park all in one place.
Hockey, it's always positive because it's a competitive game. It's super fast. You don't have to worry about the outside world, just what's going on in the rink. It helps a lot with mental health because you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to worry about getting that next goal or making that next play, and it's always positive.
It's emotional because if you're on a championship game and you lose, it can get really emotional because you put a lot of effort and time to get to championship.
My physical well-being was like I maintained my weight, I had energy, and I had a goal. Like every time I held these tournaments, I had a goal that I would be like involved in it mentally. It gave me a good outcome of my mind that you can do anything you put your mind into. Emotional. It made me proud of what I did. Like it made me happy. I made people happy. I got people to have fun, like laughing, enjoying their weather, enjoying the weather and the games that I brought out. Physical activity with children because they're eager to learn. Like they come out, they be on time. They're just so fun and energetic.
Again, Leah, my goal was to get more community involvement, get more volunteerism in our programs, in our youth, our minor hockey association. My goal was to get more volunteers, but unfortunately, the pandemic hit, so like I said, we've been in a standstill for quite some time that we weren't able to get some programs or run anything. So hopefully by end of this Sport for Life thing, we can get more volunteers and run more programs with volunteers. Because right now our programs are mainly run by recreation staff. We're about 10 people, and sometimes that is not enough to run programs for this community of 3,000.
Online gaming is probably one of the main things. Everyone's playing game. Everyone's gaming. Not interested in sports. I don't know how we could try to get them out of that game and start doing physical activities.
Adults have no interest at all. So we have to force them, like, come, please come out and play our game. Like, it's better to have lots of people. Like, we try our best to get the adults out. One of the main things that I would try encourage people to do is to become active. Like, there's lots of sports that I would bring out to the community. There would be soccer, there would be basketball, there would be ball hockey, there would be softball. I think I mentioned soccer. Yeah, those are the activities that we, like, recreation, bring out to the community. But it was the part where we like had to force people like to come out. Like, there's gonna be prizes and stuff like that.
I am very busy, and once I'm busy, I can go a little off track of what I'm doing. So what we have done with Sport for Life is we've been communicating a lot. So we've been calling every second week, every week if needed. But we've been communicating every second week, and that's what keeps me on track. I've learned how to, cause I was new. I learned I do play a lot of sports, but I didn't know the behind the scenes of the sports and stuff like that. So I've learned how to plan ahead, how to execute the plan, how to interact, look at some different stages of youth growing and using the stepping stones. We do a lot of programming in our community. Normal, we can start using the play builder more and give more programming to our community, more proper prepared programming for our community. Hopefully, we'll go full force with everything opening up. Hopefully, we'll go full force and use every bit of tool that Sport Life offers us to our program, so we can. I like the idea, the stepping stones, because when we first started, it was play dodgeball, but then we can organize younger kids for a different type of dodgeball, and the older kids for a different type of their level of dodgeball. So I hopefully will go open normally soon to run our programs properly.
To learning more about what you guys do, what the organization does, and
Have an instructor come in and deal with us, like the recreation department. Because all, like, in the recreation department, there's like 6 workers that are constantly with children, and I think it's like play builders that really helped us with the activities that we would do. So I think it just made it more like, we know what we're doing because of this. Like, there's information about all the sports there, so I like it. I used it.
I always wanted to help children because they are our future, and sometimes it's a little hard having problems at home with their families. So I'd want something like a program that's like a safe haven for the children where they feel safe and play with other kids. So no bullying, no talking back, stuff like that, where they'll they'll feel safe to do what they want. That would be my first priority. And just to think, my workplace, the community complex is like twice as old as I am. So I think I'd want a new complex for the community to have fun and make our ice artificial. We playing a natural ice, play ice hockey. So I think I'd do a bit of upgrade if I can. It is what it is. We work. I like our building. It's just a little outdated. I'd say not outdated, just a little old. Well maintained, but a new arena.
More people coming in, like coming out to play our games, just working together. Like it I think like it takes a community to come out and like grow. So be a great example that it's fun to come out, it's fun to be active, it's fun to just laugh, it's fun to play. Like even when we're adults, it's still fun. I think that's what I would want to say. If the sky was the limit,